Yo, yo, yo! What's up, guys? This is Basti. Today I'm going to talk with you guys about a topic that is one of the two main pillars of this whole channel, what it's all about, and this topic will be happiness. So, let us sink in really deeply. Happiness. First, you gotta understand that happiness can be achieved right now. No matter in which situation you are, this video right now is for everyone. For every single individual in this world. Right, you can be happy without needing anything. Isn't that such a liberating thought? Just right from the start. And the second thing you gotta understand before we get into this whole topic is that every suffering that is holding you back from being happy is created within yourself. It's not the other people, it's not your living situation, it's not your job, it's not what you don't have. The reason why you suffer is because you are responsible for it. It's within yourself and you didn't take on responsibility for it yet. You may still blame other people or situations for not being happy right now. But it's actually not true because, and this is another truth right now, just listen to me, happiness is something that was always within you, and it still is today. Just remember when you were a child. How did you feel compared to today? You probably felt damn happy, right? You were living your life from day to day. You just did some stuff to do it. You were happy doing these things. And I'm talking of time before you went to school. I mean, school is another concept that makes billions of people unhappy. Because they let it, of course. Because it says you have to achieve before you're worth something. You have to get good grades, which is also not true. But I'm not going to get into school, into this topic, in this video of today. I'm actually going to talk about the reasons why people suffer, the three most important reasons. So, I'm going to start with the first one. The first one is because we don't accept what is. We show non-resistance to everything that is not pleasant for us, to everything that we don't like, to people we don't like, to situations we encounter we don't like, maybe to our job, maybe even to ourselves, the way we look, the way we get perceived by others when we are being our true self, if it's good or if it's bad, you know? Because we're resisting what already is, we are creating suffering within ourselves. How do I put it again? Is that what is happening to us or the people around us something we can control? In many cases it's not. So why do we even try to resist when we are not going to change it? Why are you trying to resist your partner when he or she wants to break up? Why are you trying to resist? He or she just wants to break up and you gotta accept it and let it go. Why is your job something that you hate? Why don't you just stop doing your job? Why do you resist it, this feeling of going to work? Why do you resist the feeling of not having a lot of money right now? Just ask yourself these questions. If there's something you cannot change right now for some reason, there's no reason to resist. And this is saying, if you stop being resistant, you become one with life. You become life, and life flows through you. You're not flowing through life. Life flows through you, and you can be centered, be present, and just be there. It's so great, right? This whole thought about it. I'm not going to cut too much on the first one, and I just jump right to the second one, which is non-judgment. It's also negative, because otherwise we make an ego about it. Judging means to putting a label on something. To say this is good or this is bad. Why do we do this? Why do we put labels on things? It's also a form of resistance. Because when we experience something that is unpleasant, that is evoking a negative emotion in our body, we call it negative or bad. But is it really bad? Or is it just a label? What does it make to us when we call it bad? It makes us suffer, right? It just makes us suffer. I'm not saying that we shouldn't call something good. I think calling something good is great, but calling events bad is bad. What if we just let the things be how they are, and don't judge them, don't label them in any kind of particular way? This is the next layer to unhappiness, or which stops us from being happy. You know, happiness is about removing the layers that make us suffer. And the last one, I think my camera is already running out of battery, that's why I'm rushing a little bit, so I'm sorry about that. The last one is non-attachment. What does it mean to be attached? To be attached means to not be able to let something or someone go. Best example is the first one. You have a partner, you're in a relationship, or you're in a marriage, and your partner wants to go. Your partner doesn't feel it's the right thing anymore to be with you. And you're attached. You're so attached that you suffer so much, you cry your heart out, because you cannot let this person go. And after this person went, you feel like your brain and your heart is split into two pieces, and the first piece is with the other person, not with you anymore, because you were so attached. Or you just get attached to a good feeling, which can be alcohol, which can be drugs, which can be just the pure company of other people. If you're so attached to be with someone, even if it's friends, and you cannot be alone for a while, then when your friends go, when you're all by yourself, you suffer. And out of your attachment, you'll maybe watch some series or eat something bad just to feel good in the moment. But actually, this is just something like a mask you're putting on. This mask will brittle, it will go away again, and then you feel bad again. So being attached is the last pillar of unhappiness that I figured out for myself after I read the great read A New Earth by Eckhart Tolle, or Eckhart Tolle. This is something I really recommend to you guys to read if you're interested in this topic of ego and suffering that is created within yourself. So please watch this video again to really let these insights sink in into your whole being. So you can also be like I am right now. I don't want to say I'm better than you. I'm not. Definitely not. But compared to most people, I learned how to be happy without needing anything. To be honest, I have almost no money anymore. I quit 2 studies. I was left by a girl I loved not even 2 months ago. And I'm the most happy person I know. I just go to the city. I live in northern Germany, and I see people walking around with their heads down. So much attention on needing something, on needing approval, needing success, needing money, needing a better living situation. They're never happy because they always resist, they always judge, and they're always attached to what makes them feel good. But you can be feeling good out of your own self. But before you can feel good with your simple being, you have to remove these layers. And how to remove them? It's simple. Be aware of them. Be aware of whenever you get attached to something, you judge something, or you resist something. And just tell yourself, oh, I resisted, I judged, I'm getting attached again. And then you slowly distance yourself from these behaviors by just being aware of them. So be aware of how you see the events in your life, how you behave, and everything will get better right away. I'm going to talk about these things definitely in more depth in the future, but for now I'll just leave it like that because it was a lot of input today. If you came unto this point, thanks for watching, and subscribe if you like it. Share with your friends, share with the whole world, because it's very, very important to understand that you can be happy right now. Peace.